30 of Jim Boeheim's astonishing 900 wins can be credited to his national championship team. Arguably, none more impressive than victory number 653. The one to win it all down at the Superdome. Super Bowl 47 isn't big enough for both the Jones brothers. But first, stick around. You'll see the more personal side of Michael Carter Williams.
Is that top spot a possibility?
Well, I really do think that they should be in the conversation, but it might be a stretch at this point to put them at number one. The rankings are not an exact science. Who's the better lacrosse player?
Me.
No? That'll do it for me, Lindsay LaCorey, News Channel 9 Sports. They set out to prove all the doubters wrong. As fate would have it, SU got another shot at Marquette, who of course beat them during the regular season. To top it off, they played on Georgetown's home floor. So here we go. SU's 2-3 zone once again the story. First half off the Marquette turnover. CJ Fair cleans up the Mike Carter Williams miss. Fair finished with 13 points and 6 boards. SU up 6 at the break. Second half, the Orange defense just harassing the Golden Eagles. Fair the steal. Michael Carter Williams to Sutherland. Plus the foul. Orange up 10 and on an 11-3 run. Carter Williams going to hit the tough floater in the lane. He finished with 12 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, 6 assists, and is your most outstanding player. SU up 11 with 2:30 to play. This pretty much does it. Under heavy pressure, Sutherland going to pull the trigger from deep. He finished with 16 points and 3 rebounds. SU is the East Regional Champs, 55-39, so they are off to the Final Four in Atlanta, their first trip there since winning it all in 2003. In sports tonight, Michael Carter Williams is praised for his play at the point. It's been a tremendous week for Orange head coach Jim Boeheim in the wake of his historic 900th win. The spotlight, though, is shifting back to basketball, just the way the Hall of Famer prefers it. Michael Carter Williams is helping to share the limelight in his own right today. MCW was named to the Bob Cousy Award watch list. The honor is given out to the nation's best point guard. Right now, Carter Williams is making a pretty good case for himself. He leads the nation in assists, averaging over 10 a game, and is second in the NCAA in steals a game. The sophomore has racked up 7 double-doubles in 10 outings. While his helpers get him most of his notoriety, his free throws made the difference, with Detroit closing in on Monday night.
He's developing great. I mean, I kind of expected this from last year, but he's doing a good job, and he did a great job knocking down the free throws, more importantly.
You know, I'm just focusing on making the free throws, and just like we do every day in practice. We practice free throws. I just want to go to the line and knock them down, and I know we needed them, and the team needed me at that moment, so I just knocked down the free throws.
The Orange takes on Temple at Madison Square Garden on Saturday at noon. But before Jim Boeheim goes for win 901, be sure to join us tomorrow night as we honor win number 900. It's a special 1-hour tribute to the coach. We'll sit down with him and his wife, Julie. We'll also hear from several of his former players and coaches. The show will air from 8 to 9 p.m. right here on News Channel 9. It'll also be simulcast on the radio at TK99. Jim Boeheim and the Orange will have to deal with one of the top recruits in the nation next year in the ACC. 6'8" small forward Jabari Parker decided on Duke tonight. Parker is the second-ranked senior in the nation and did spend some time as the top contender. Parker plays out of Simeon in Chicago. He picked the Blue Devils over BYU, Florida, Michigan State, and Stanford. Tonight, Parker's future team notched their 100th straight non-conference victory at Cameron Indoor Stadium. The number 1 ranked Blue Devils handling Elon 76-54. The last time Duke lost to a non-ACC team at Cameron, February of 2000 against St. John's. High school basketball from tonight, undefeated JD having an easy go of things at Fowler. First quarter, ripping off a 9-2 run. Ariel Musey, the easy takeaway. The layup rims out, but Sydney Gooddrum's there for the putback. She had a team-high 14 points. Later in the first, deja vu, the theft, the outlet. Kaylee Kavanaugh on the end of it. She scored 11. Musey chipped in 9 as the Red Rams roll 57-34.
When you get in the water, it's pretty much you are the same as everybody else. You can't hear anybody screaming for you. You can't hear anything else. It's just you in the water.
Growing up with a hearing impairment, Nick Outerkirk wears a hearing aid in each ear.
I can hear what you're saying, it's just I can't really tell exactly what it is you're actually trying to say.
That hasn't slowed him down one bit. He's played football, basketball, and ran track. but it was swimming that altered his outlook on athletics.
It changed the way I looked at sports because I felt more equal in the water.
I think that's an amazing viewpoint for him to have, because he's not like any kid once he hits the water. He's an exceptional athlete when he hits the water.
In fact, winning the 50 and 100 freestyle, Nick is one of only 2 athletes to capture multiple titles at the Onondaga League Championship.
I was happy because I learned how much I pushed myself.
A quick start is critical for any short distance racer, but it becomes quite a challenge for Nick when the starting gun at a pool isn't loud enough. He then has to rely on an official's hand signal to get him off the blocks. Nick says he's actually turned this into an advantage.
Take your mark.
I've been told by many coaches that I've actually have some of the better starts out of the team because I'm more acute to listening for it. My parents have taught me be positive, look at the glass half full. Just because I have a hearing loss and I have glasses doesn't mean I'm going to let that stop me from being a kid.
Congratulations, Nick. You're the Nice and Easy Grocery Shop News Channel 9 Athlete of the Week. Congratulations.